Their words just stick in my brain. So I remember what a reporter is supposed to do. You are right, Brynn. I didn't know that about you. Shouldn't you remember your assignments then? Anyway, thanks for pissing off my mom. There is a list of questions I asked you to include. Maybe you could end with that instead. Sincerely, Brynn Haper. Folder sent to egrim@westing.pa.edu. CC Rachel@msnbc.com. From BrynnyH0401@gmail.com. Date September 12th. Subject school assignment again. Dear Rachel Maddow, I learned an important lesson about rough drafts. If you really want to send someone a letter, you should just send it. Do not turn it into your English teacher first. But Mr. Grimm, said English teacher, is the only person I know who doesn't think I'm hopeless, so I am trying this again for his sake. Though I'm sending it to you too, to avoid further editing. My name is Brynn Haper, and I am 16 years old. I live with my mother and stepfather in Westing, Pennsylvania. I have a brother, too. Or I had one, anyway. I first watched your show a couple of times freshman year because my best friend, my girlfriend, loved you, so she kind of dragged me along with her. She's not my girlfriend anymore, and she said she didn't have time to watch television anymore either, even for you. So she dumped us both. That gives us something in common. I had a list of questions that I was supposed to ask you, but I got most of the answers online already. Mr. Grimm suggested I think of new ones. So here you go. Number 1. When you look at the papers on your desk and circle something, are you really reading from them? Don't you read from a teleprompter? When you go to commercial, you shuffle those papers too. Seriously, is there anything even written on them? Number 2. How much does a person have to know to be considered a wonk? Number 3. At least one person laughs in the background while you are talking. Is this on purpose? Who is that? Number 4. Why don't you run for political office? Number 5. Is there ever a staff meeting when you think to yourself, there really isn't a lot going on in the news today? Number 6. How many pairs of shoes do you actually own? Sincerely, Brynn Haper. Folder sent to Rachel@msnbc.com. From BrynnyH0401@gmail.com. Date September 14th. Subject, jumping for joy. Dear Rachel Maddow, I am embarrassed to say that I literally squealed in the library when I got your email. I scared the hell out of one of the librarians. She came over to yell at me, and I just sort of jabbed at the computer screen and jumped up and down in my seat. When she figured out that you had written back to me, she just grinned and gave me a thumbs up. I made the mistake of forwarding your email to Mr. Grimm. He said I had to answer back. Again. I was so disgusted with the idea that a good thing would lead to more work that I complained about it at home. Mom went nuts. I sort of lied and told her I was assigned to write to you, which technically was true. She and my stepdad, a.k.a. the fart weasel, a name I gave him years ago that stuck in my head because even his whiskers smell like fart, then went on an angry rant about bombast and lies and liberals and blah, blah, blah. The fart weasel said he'd even talk to Mr. Grimm on my behalf, which I knew would never happen, because that would require him to make an actual effort in this life. But their reaction sealed my fate. Obviously, I would write back to you. Your fan, Brynn Haper. Folder inbox to BrynnyH0401@gmail.com. From egrim@westing.pa.edu. Date September 17th. Subject regarding the blues. Dear Rachel Maddow, Mr. Grimm has used the fact that you wrote back to me after our hero assignment to discuss cause and effect. This might seem pretty basic for a junior English class, but because I gave up on being Brynn the scholar a while ago, the effect is that I am in the basement of the school where the rooms don't have numbers, only colors. Brynn, I don't mind if you retain the epistolary format for assignments, if this is what inspires you to do your work. However, keep in mind that if you intend to send this, you might want to be a little less confessional and a little more formal. Us applied juniors are in the blue room, as opposed to the honors